I'm very pleased to welcome you to the Research Council's facilities here, and I'm happy to see that you have come so many. And I'm very pleased to open this information meeting about the Vision 2030, which you will get a lot of information about today. The process that led to this launch of the calls has been built on a very strong cooperation between NORAD, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Innovation Norway, and the Research Council of Norway. The Vision 2030 mechanism shall contribute to fight poverty through innovative projects based in the countries that receive aid from Norway, the Norwegian government. This task we know that have a very high priority in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and this was emphasized by the fact that the formal launch of this call was done by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs himself on the Norhead conference 2 weeks ago. The Vision 2030 mechanism has, as I said, the objective to fight poverty in the countries which Norway give most aid, with emphasis on the government's 12 priority countries. And this shall be done through projects that promote innovation within education and health. In total, 135 million kroner is available for innovation projects. Of these, approximately 50 million kroner is available in this first Research Council call. The applicants can be research institutions, companies, and NGOs. The main call, and I would say the main call because we're talking about two calls today, and I will come back to the second one. The main call is about combating poverty through projects towards education and health. And I would stress it's mostly about education. Of the 50 million, around 50 million kroners, which is you can get now, around 45 should be about education. Around 40 should be about education, or education combined with health. And of course, that is the best solution, of course. Norway has committed itself to implement the UN Sustainable Development Goals. And we see this Vision 2030 as a very important part of doing this. In order to fulfill the commitments in the SDGs, we have to build a better relationship between researchers, business, and NGOs, and have them to work better together so that we can meet problems which each group couldn't solve themselves. We want to build strong cooperations between the research community and other stakeholders in the society. This is not the first you have heard about Vision 2030, because we started last year, I think it was, with a call for sketches. And that was a very successful call, and we received 125 different sketches of ideas of how you could put together an innovation project for this objective. And these sketches we have used to as input in the process to design this main call. The sketches was not mandatory, but it gave some clues about what was the interest about, both in the way of which thematic areas and which design you should have on the call we have today. Well, then some words of the second of the two calls. It is important to know that it's two calls. And the one call, which is the main call, is about innovation projects. The second call is, which is published now, is in addition to the innovation project, and is a kind of call for a project which creates the ground for a formative dialogue research. It's a kind of evaluation, but it's not the summative evaluation, it's a formative evaluation which we can learn from, which is giving us information about what works, what doesn't work, how could we do it otherwise another time. And this should follow all the projects which get money from the Vision 2030, but in addition, other projects which have the same purpose. I think this was a very good idea, and we have worked closely together with Nora to develop it and the other partners, because when you start something quite new, it is the normal way, at least in Norway, is to start it and then 10 years afterwards try to evaluate it. And that is, as you know, a very difficult task, because you have lost all the good information. You haven't had the possibility to know what you started from, and you haven't registered where you went and what was the very important details about how things were undertaken. We need this knowledge about innovation so that we can create a better innovation system for development in the future. I would say that this launch is, these calls also are part of a larger change which we have in the Research Council these years. Until just a few years ago, we were mostly occupied with producing research results as patents, as publications, and so on and so forth. But we have the last years turned more and more against, in addition to research results, to enhance the impact of research in society, both in, of course, as we have done for a long time, in the business sector, but also in the public sector. And this is this Vision 2030 is a very good tool, in fact, to enhance the impact of research, and in this case, it is on development research. We have also had some experiments or some startups on innovation in the development research, in the global health research, under the GLOBAC program, where we for many years have had innovation programs for enterprises where they could give their contribution to the development of better global health. So this is a part of a larger change we have. So I hope this calls and this launch will create a better ground for innovation in development, and also will provide us with good information on how we later on can make even better calls to promote the same goals. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jesper, for those encouraging words.